In this video, we'll describe the details in the ULink window. When you open up the ULink window, you can see that there are three main zones. And the first zone is having all the details about your task. The second zone has the details about the timing. And the third zone has the details of the recording being done. So let's go over all of these details one by one. The first thing is the task ID, and on the opposite side is the artist name. This will list your username on Privdesk. So whenever you open a .ulk file, it's very important to check that you've opened it for the correct task ID and that this task was assigned to you, and also check the rest of the details. Sometimes you might not easily remember the task ID. You can see the name of the task here and also the project and the type of the task. In the second zone, regarding the timings, in the gray bar you can see the current date and the time. You can see that the time is going ahead. This is the current time, and it tells you that the ULink software is working. Below that you have the deadline. The deadline is nothing but the completion date that you have given us for this task, so it lists that. And below it says that you have 1 day to completion, because today is 30th of June and the next day is July 1st, so you have 1 day left. You'll notice that the deadline is in green. This is not always the case. It's now in green because we still have time to complete this task till tomorrow. I'll show you an example where it's not in green. I'll open another ULK file. This is the ULK for another task. You can see in this case the color for the deadline is blue. Blue means that the deadline date is today. As you can see, June 30th, and the deadline is also June 30th. So when it is blue, you know that you have to complete your task today. It also says the completion date is today. And there is one more color which hopefully you won't be seeing, because if you submit your tasks on time, you'll never see this color. This is when the deadline has passed. It will become red even if it is 1 day late or more than 1 day is late. It will show in red. So try not to ever reach this stage when you're working on your task. Similarly, you can see that this bar here too has a color, and the colors mean the same here too, the green, blue and red. Indeed, this one is green because there is 4 hours left on this task, and you can see that the estimate given was 4 hours and we haven't started yet, so 0 hours are recorded and 4 hours are left. Now I'll show you some examples of ULK files where time has already been recorded. Here the work hasn't been started, so it is 0 hours. So I'll open up another tasks ULK file. This one 5634. This is a task which has been worked upon. So you can see that the total in this case, it shows the total hours recorded since the task was started. Current shows the time that has been recorded since your last submission. So here you can see that it shows the hours in red. That is because 4.77 hours have been exceeded over the estimate, which was only 4 hours. So This is a case again where it should not be happening. So avoid seeing these red colors on your tasks. So let me show you an example now where this bar, the hours bar, is in green and how it should usually be. I'm opening another ULK file for task 5434, and you can see that here the artist has completed working 1.26 hours total, and current the time since it was last submitted is 0.49. So you can see the difference between the estimate and total. That shows you how many hours you can continue working on this task until you run out of time of the accepted estimate for this. Note that when you reach the estimate time for this task, this background for the hours will turn into blue color.